Good morning, my fabulous people out there in the world. You have no idea your potential. You have no idea what you were made for. You see, just like these cows that are grazing out here in Oklahoma, they don't know any better. What they know is eat grass and make sounds. That's what they know. That's what they do. You have been made for a purpose. You have so much potential. We have so much potential, we don't even realize it. We are much smarter than we act. We don't realize the potential that we have. Every single one of you have an amazing potential. What inspires me is this prisoner that's been institutionalized since he was 13 years old. He's 32 now. Every time he goes to jail, he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know how to stop getting in trouble because that's how his mom raised him. She was in jail, in and out. His dad was in prison. He was an orphan. He died. His mom died, I should say, when she was younger. And he grew up in high school, graduating high school in jail. And he has been the inspiration for me to get better. For us as a nation to get better. When we see a story that somebody is so kind of a person, but they don't know how to redirect their energy, it is crucial. When we have smarts, this kid, we're going to call his name Morgan. He's a very good kid. He really just loves people. He loves animals. He just has been through a very traumatic life. And so whenever he gets into jail, he's just the light of that jail. He's been in for over 6 months right now. I've been a sponsor to him for about 8 years or so, off and on. I stopped being a sponsor for a while because I thought he wasn't getting better and he was not doing good, so I had to pull away from being, an influence of speaking to him because I thought there's no good. And funny enough, one day, I think it was the day after I almost died getting stuck in this snow in a sort of blizzard out in Colorado. His lady from the sheriff's department called me in Mesa County, and she said, since you quit talking to him, he's been getting in a lot more trouble because he didn't have a mom. His mom died of a drug overdose when he was younger. And his dad abandoned him, I guess. Really sad story. His dad ended up in addiction and all that. And, sometimes God puts somebody in your life to mentor, to encourage. He is the one person in my life that I have walked away from him many times because he kept going back to his trouble, but always I end up going back to speak to him, and he calls me, and we'll have many hour-long conversations per day when he gets out, and then he eventually gets in trouble again and goes back to jail. But we must realize that we all have something that we can help people with. We all have things, giftings, that you tell yourself, I'm not good enough. I've made all these mistakes. I'm this, I'm that. Yes, we all make mistakes, but that doesn't discredit us for the talents and the abilities that we have. You may not know that you have talents. What about that coworker in your office that is depressed, and you could just be the light of the world okay, just buy her a coffee one day, or give a word of encouragement to your guy friend, or, or say, hey, I'm going that way, let me do this. Do you remember, guys that were from the 80s and 90s, how nice people used to be? We don't live in that same world a lot of the time anymore, but some places do and some people do. But there used to be a lot more of it, in my observation. People used to be a lot more kind, a lot more real. And we need to get back to the basics of how things used to be. Technology is great in many ways, saves time, but in many other ways, I don't see it's that great. Guys, we got to get back to where we used to be. Be kind and pass it on.